Hello YouTube, this is Robert Brisen 95. Breaking my no showing my face policy. I want you to bear with me for this video, alright? I'm going to probably rant, I'm going to rave, I'm not going to follow any single train of thought. I'm going to go off on 40 different tangents, but they all have one purpose, at least in my mind. I'm going to get it out of the way first because people seem to like to point it out. There it is, 7:30 at night, big ass cup of coffee. Good. And yes, it is a Tinkerbell cup, but it's the biggest cup I have since I broke my Starbucks cup. So, and I'm don't feel like paying another $30 for a coffee cup. So, anyway, my rant is I guess you'd call it magic etiquette. I don't know what you call it, but I've been having some bad experiences lately on the YouTube trading frontier. Two trades have been interrupted by Skyrim. One right in the beginning of my trading, and this one currently, which kind of, it bothers me. It's a video game. Get over it. Video games are cool and all, but and I play them, but at the same time, get over it. Anyway, and the other is people trying to undercut me on pricing. This is how I've had offers from. This last one was the one that encouraged me to make this video. Um, but I'm gonna probably be nice about it. I'm not gonna do any call them out or anything like that. It's tempting, it really is, but to be the better man about it, as it were, considering that I probably in my age is way higher than any of the other people. um, you know, don't undercut. It's seriously, I mean, come on. You're not Evan Irwin. You're not whoever the guy that runs ABU is. You're not, the guys who run Troll and Toad and whatnot. And you're never gonna be. Seriously. I mean, never. I don't care if you've got a binder with like 6 Jace Memory Adepts. I don't care if your binder can sing and dance. I really don't. There's no excuse to undercut people on a card. Star City Games set the standard of pricing for pretty much the entire Magic playing community. My brother lives in the Netherlands, in Rotterdam. He goes to a local comic shop there. They use Star City Games for pricing. He went to Belgium, and they do there too. I mean, come on. And my friend in London that I knew when I lived in London, they use Star City Games over there. Yeah, I think I actually sent a Sarah Angel to MTG Pokemon that I got in London. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. They use it. It's the standard. Get over it. We don't have to like it, but that's the way it is. I mean, it's the same for whoever does the pricing for like comic books and yada yada yada. Whatever. We don't have to like it. Some things are pretty fair, especially if you do bulk stuff. Um, Shipping may not be quality, but whatever. The mail service sucks anyways. I'm so sorry for one person in particular. He's gonna watch this. I am so sorry, man. I don't know what the hell happened. It kind of pisses me off because there were 2 Etched Champions in that trade and a Moreland Haunt. But I'm gonna make up for it, man. I don't know what the hell happened to those cards, and it bothers me. Anyway, there's one of those tangents. Magic is about having fun. It really is. It's not about being a dick and trying to make money off of it. Reserve that for the people who actually have companies that are doing something, who actually hold events. I mean, I went to check out the Worlds in San Francisco, which, bear in mind, I live in the Bay Area. So, maybe the North Bay, but it's still Bay Area, and it only takes about 50 minutes to get to San Francisco from here. Well, it used to. Traffic's pretty bad. Anyway, that's another tangent all to itself. You don't have, Grand Prix and tournaments and yada yada yada. You're not a vendor until you do things like that. You're not a vendor until you can put up money to do big things like that. And I don't care if you know everything about Magic the Gathering and what every card is, and if you want to correct everybody about what they say. I don't care, man. Whatever. Don't be a dick. I'm not saying that I'm an expert, but I'm 30 and I've been playing since 1993. So I've been playing for a long time. Local comic shop here. I lived at that comic shop until it shut down. And then I had to find a new one. Granted, thankfully at the time there were like 4 in my town. There's only one now, which kind of sucks. But they're pretty cool guys. They're actually pretty cool guys. It's pretty big too. Anyway, oh, gotta check my camera here. You know, don't be a dick. There's kids out there who can't afford to buy cards singly. I mean, they're in like junior high and high school. They can't afford to go out and buy booster packs by like the 10s and the 20s or by the box to help with their trading. And if one of those kids comes up to me and say, "Hey, all I have really that's worth anything for trade is like an Etched Champion and 2 O-rings. Can I have your Blight Steel, or would you be willing to trade my Blight Steel?" If I've seen, and this has happened to me a couple times at my comic shop, I'll go and do a lot of trading there. I haven't played an F&M since the Lar block, but I'll go and do trading on F&Ms, and I'll go and like hang out with my friends and whatnot. Um, and I'll see some of these kids there, and if that actually happened to me not too long ago, and I've got a couple play sets of Blight Steel, so it didn't really matter to me in the first place. But he came up to me and said, I really can't, I don't have much, but I have 2 O-rings and an Etched Champion. Would you be willing to trade your Blight Steel for it? I'm like, sure. Traded him a Blight Steel. I got 2 O-rings and an Etched Champion out of it. I brought my Etched Champion count up to 1. Since the other 2 seem to have gotten lost in the mail. When I was younger, that was the thing, is Magic was about having fun and kind of helping out your fellow player. I'm happy to see that people have made a business out of it and make money off of it, but there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. The wrong way, you should probably be drug out in the street and, I don't know, made to watch your cards burn or something. Because you don't deserve to play Magic. Magic's about fun. I know there's competitions and whatnot, and more power to it. It keeps the sport alive, as it were. But don't be that guy, man. Don't be that guy or girl. Don't be that dick who thinks their shit smells sweeter than most. You're not king shit of fuck mountain. You aren't. You're no better than the kid down the street. In fact, I bet $10 that the kid down the street from those kind of people who's scrounges just to get his cards is probably a better Magic player than those people anyway. In my experience, it usually is. I've watched some people get their long, build up to their infinite combo of whatever, infinite life, infinite mana, infinite whatever, infinite damage, shot down by some kid who's just like, who thinks better than they do. It's not about the cards, it's about the game. I know that sounds almost kind of redundant, like a jumbo shrimp thing, by saying it's not the cards, it's the game. But, it's... And I think that'll be the one thing that if it becomes like that, like everyone becomes like, then I'll probably just, sell off all my cards and say screw it. But, it's supposed to be fun. And there's some YouTubers out there who I have to give major props to. They seem to understand that it's all about fun. Granted, they do the F&Ms and they do the PTQs and whatnot, but it seems to be about the fun for them. Like, I have a funny feeling they won't make their life's goal to be a professional Magic player. And if they do, friggin' rock and roll, man. They deserve it, because if they go in with that same attitude, then it'll keep the sport fun. People like Mr. Lubufu and Edgerman Cinejob and MTG82 guy, and then there's the people, and there's a couple other people, but I don't want to make this like a shout out type thing. Just know that you're all awesome. Roxabox of 90, I do have to say too, he's a pretty awesome guy. I don't know them all personally. They all just seem to be that way to me. I mean, I think I just appreciate a person who plays the EDH and has a large collection of the old cards. It makes me feel less old than I am. Uh, you know, there need to be more people like that and less dicks. It's really disconcerting. It's disheartening too. It's just seriously, don't be a dick. I mean, encourage those kids, those young kids. Help them out. Don't undercut them. Don't don't think that you're better than them because you know everything about the game. And that's my bear in mind I've been working as a psychiatric technician for 13 years now, and you know I'm not saying that I'm a psychologist or psychiatrist or anything like that, but over 13 years of working at a state hospital and in other fields and other in group homes and things like that, you tend to pick up on things, and you can tell when people really do think that they are awesome. Like they think a whole lot of themselves, but in reality, they're no one probably cares about them, and in the long run, they're gonna lose all their followers. Like I think I'm gonna unsubscribe to a couple people just because, it's not worth my time, which is a shame because they do have good cards, but at the same time, I'm not gonna trade with these people because I don't want to get ripped off. It's a rip off, straight up rip off, and to get the people who get distracted by Skyrim, I get it, it's a good game, whatever, but no excuse. If it was like you got distracted by, this epic, you're playing a grandmaster of chess, then I can make it, I'd be like, oh, well, sweet, but Skyrim, seriously, whatever. Anyway, would be nice to do a weekly discussion thing, though. I don't think I'd get many viewers or whatnot, or, you know, maybe some positive feedback. If you think you'd enjoy a weekly thing, it may be a weekly thing of me ranting about, how sucky California weather is right now and how many D-bags are at the store, trying to shaft people. I don't know, I'd like to do some more deck techs and whatnot. And I don't know about podcasts. I don't know if I have time for that. But if you sat through this video, thank you. I think I've lost my steam on this though, but at the same time, I'm just tired of seeing it. I've heard from a lot of people. I've heard from a lot of people, quite a few people actually, that, these people I'm thinking about in specific are just being dicks to everyone. And that's, whatever. The karma will get you in the end, but, yeah, so I guess we should all try and keep Magic fun. We really should. Everyone should check out the channels that I mentioned and help support those people. Congratulations on all the sponsorships to those people, and Adjumant's in a job. Those business cards are cool. But don't support the dicks. The best thing we can do is to all those people who are dicks, just unsubscribe to them, block them, whatever. I'm just gonna unsubscribe. I don't know if I'll block them, but and one of the other things too is, I know I said in the past like a douchebag list, yada yada yada. When you do a posting, maybe refrain from using someone's address because a name is enough. So now that I'm done ranting and probably made a complete ass of myself, but at the same time I really don't care. Give me your snark. My skin is thicker than yours. I may be from California, but I'm not your atypical California person. So yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe, and if you feel the same way and if you want Magic to stay fun, let me know. Then maybe, and I'm sorry if I seem unenthusiastic. This is literally the 4th time I've done this video. So the first 3 times I thought I was rambling too much. And I probably am right now, but this is gonna be the last time, so it's going up. Anyway, I think just don't keep the game fun. Keep the game fun. It's about fun. Remember, this game was kitchen table to begin with. Kitchen table is the best place. granted, the F&Ms and whatnot are fun. Kitchen table's better. Yeah, I know they can't really make a format for kitchen table or whatnot because no one's gonna sit in my kitchen and play Magic with like 30 people. But you know what I mean. If you're really a Magic player, you know that it's about the fun. Keep it fun. Don't make it a business. Let the people keep it. You know, we don't need another Star City Games. We don't need another ABU. We don't need another TCG. You know, we don't need another Black Border and whatnot. There's enough of them. You know, and just keep it fun. Seriously, guys. I mean, whatever. I'm ranting. I'm tired. um, so please rate, comment, subscribe. Do whatever. Make fun of me. Give me praise. You know, whatever. Keep it fun, all right? And if there's a kid out there who does come to you like that, saying, you know, hey, I only have this, would you be willing to trade? Try being nice. You'd be amazed what it does for you. Anyway, take it easy, YouTube. And I hope to maybe come back with some more weekly rants with a little bit more energy. Maybe not do them so late at night. And, yeah. So, once again, everyone and I recommend you check out everyone I just mentioned. You know, Mr. Lubufu, MTG82 guy, Adjumant Cinejob. Check out IRSOCOM, Roxabox, and all those MTG Pokemon. Those people know how to have fun. They know it's about fun. So check them out. Check all of them out. And take it easy, YouTube.